Oh, hi, Cicero. Sorry, I didn't look at the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I couldn't sleep anymore, so I decided to do some more coding. It's pretty late in the night here in Germany, but still. Oh, and Phoenix is also here. Yeah, I like to be able to sleep when I'm tired and then when I wake up. I don't know if it's really healthy, but it feels the best to be able to sleep whenever you want. Little surprised to see PyCharm with a light background. I use PyCharm and sometimes light and in a dark background. And when I'm coding here at home, I use a light background. When I'm coding it for work, I use a dark background, and then I can more or less, I know where I am. It helps me to distinguish what I'm doing. And I also use it on OLED displays, but since this is an LCD display, I don't save any power on it. What's on the docket for the project? Oh, nothing complicated, and the basic is done. So I have two processes, one chatbot that is using Twitch.io, and a small overlay that I'm rendering that with Remy, and they communicate simply with HTTP, and the chatbot reads some commands where they can start it. And I have one controller process, the SmirnyBot, because I'm starting them both in different processes, so I don't get the event loops integrated. Let's see if it starts up. Somehow the overlay isn't working at the moment. I have the overlay running here. So this is the overlay. And it's also, you can also see it here on the OBS. And ideally you can then control it with the chatbot. Wait, do I have it running? Does Twitch use JSON for its web API? I don't really know. I'm simply using this Twitch.io library to communicate with the IRC service. So oh no, what happened? Okay, so I'm currently refactoring. So I'm switching from the ID to a number because wait. You caught me in the middle of refactoring, switching from ID to number. Just a second. I know we have to look. I always want to use ID as variable name, and then I forget that Python has that as a internal. Yeah, so I have not used REMI before either. I was simply looking for a library where I don't have to do any HTML, since I don't like HTML. Well, I don't like programming HTML too much. I have not enough experience doing it. Ah, wait, I still forgot this one here. I'm not either. I mean, I respect that it is. I respect that it is, has its own difficulties, but it would be a pain for me, and I'm not a programmer who usually cares about how user interfaces looks like. I'm more back-end developer. So now it should work a bit better. Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, I'm more in the middle. So I'm happy I don't have to program in C and C++ for quite a while. Our software is mainly written in Python, but in C++. But I'm mostly programming in Python these days. So are you usually doing kernel level stuff on Linux or Windows? Because I come from a purely Unix background. I only have to do stuff with Windows for work. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I've been using Linux primarily privately for I think about 20 years. And thank God in my job also mostly. But here, this is my work laptop that I'm currently using because it's quite beefy. I have to use Windows, of course. And I think for this OBS programming, Windows is quite appropriate. I tried using OBS on Linux, but I don't want to compile my own version because the Chromium web plugin isn't working correctly. Oh, 1988. That's cool. That's a bit earlier than me, definitely. So I think I started about 1996 or so. Nice. It's rare that I find somebody who's an older Unix guy than me these days. That's what you started on as your first OS? That's interesting. Oh, then you might even be younger than me. If it was your first OS for home usage, because when I was a child there wasn't any Linux around. Oh, you're 41. Yeah, you're younger than me. I think I'm 48. I will turn, no wait, 20. No, I turned 49 this year. 7 squared. That's nice. Yeah, so I started on DOS 3.1 or something, DOS. But as soon as Linux was available for home use, I switched over. Oh, you didn't have it in your, so you didn't have any home experience with Linux? That's interesting. And you didn't use any computer at home when you were a child? Oh, you started on Unix, sorry. I misread your first sentence. I thought you said you started on Unix as your first operating system. Now I get it. Yeah, I haven't done anything on the commercial Unixes for a long time. And I only had some experience with HPUX, AIX, and Solaris, of course. Yeah, same here. So I only used BSD shortly and only FreeBSD. I never even used OpenBSD. But I'm getting a bit lazy to be honest. I don't like recompiling my own kernels anymore. So I've started to use the precompiled kernels from vendors and stuff like that. Your first experience with DOS was a nightmare? No, I liked it as a kid. I was happy because I got a PC and the others had Amigas and STs. But my first experience with Windows was a nightmare. Because I was only used to the command line, and clicking around was horrible. And I think I destroyed Windows in the first 2 days at least 5 times. Because I simply couldn't believe how fragile it is. And of course, I experiment with systems by breaking them. And I still remember to this day when I got my first X server running on that PC, where I had Windows on. And that was the last time I had Windows installed. Oh, so you knew Unix before you knew DOS? Yeah, that must have been strange. I can believe it. Because it's, of course, much more limiting. For me, it's the other way around. So I knew DOS before I knew Unix. And of course, that is much more powerful going in that direction. Yeah, and no internet, no good internet. I still had to type in PPP to open an internet connection to my university back then. So, so are you also involved in this Twitch Lego community here? Yeah, I can totally imagine. I mean, the horror going from Unix to a DOS. I still feel that every day when I have to use the command line on Windows. Oh, you're close friends with Phoenix Fractal Stitch. That's very nice. Oh, that's is that why you arrived here together? Yeah, I only know her through this Lego Twitch thing. And of course, the timing is always a bit off because it's quite late in the night. Are you also in Tennessee? Then it must be like, what is it, 24, 27? You must be about 8 p.m. at night in your place. Oh, okay, thank you very much. Oh, I recall you were on her stream the last time I was there. So do you have any experience with these OBS plugins, OBS overlays for Twitch? This is the first time I'm programming this type of stuff because I'm not really used to doing any graphical user interface. Well, I did do some programming with Qt. So any music requests, anybody? Or I'll do some more synthwave. Ooh, the Mandalorian theme song. Yeah, same here. So while I'm only done more or less doing the streaming as a user, but I want to get this Lego bot up and running because it's really helpful to have something like that. Cool. Let's see if this works. If I do this. If I start the chatbot from here with the X here. Okay. So currently do you have any Python experience? Because currently I'm simply testing the deployment of this program. Ha, it works. Okay, that's the first time that the chatbot is now running from the wheel that I built. And let's see. Oh no, I have two bots running. So where do I have the other one running? Ah, here it is. that was the native one running here. So do you have a... Yeah, exactly. But at least it shows that they're independent of each other. So I was only testing the installation. So this one is decompiled. Well, it's not really compiled. It's only a wrapped. It's only a wrapper around the Python interpreter. So this is not really a compiled program. It's a thin wrapper around the Python interpreter. But this will make it much easier to deploy. So ideally, for example, if Phoenix wants to install it later on, she would only have to run this one here. Except that I don't have the beautiful soup as dependency yet. The DOSKey functionality. I don't even know what that is, but I think I might agree it's annoying if you tell me what it is. Oh, you mean the tab expansion, or? Ah, okay, yeah, definitely. So I'm always using history like this and Control R, and so I'm more or less used to a bash-like shell. And I have not really switched over to the PowerShell under Windows because I think it's so ugly. Well, the programming of the PowerShell is ugly. But I'm usually using the MobaX term here because it provides a sequence shell. But this is more work stuff here, so I try to keep this separated. Because I'm really one who uses the reverse search or the exclamation mark search in the shell to go to old commands. Yeah, I think you saw me rolling through the history here. This is so annoying. I mean, I can't believe that you have to do this, because otherwise I would simply go to the history and search for my command and execute that. Do you not use virtual workspaces? Not under Windows, no. I don't really know how the support is. And so here for my work, it's still okay. I try, when I was doing system administration mostly, I use a lot more. But for my current job, I don't have to context switch as often, which is very good. It works well enough on Windows 10. I have never even tried it, to be honest, because I've gotten used to under Windows to simply alt tab around. But as you can see, I don't have many programs running usually. So you mean this is, or what is super on Windows? This looks more like a tab switcher here. Oh, you have a new desktop. Root this. And how can I switch between them using the keyboard? Do I have to use the mouse now? Yeah, I will probably take a look at it sometime. Yeah, but this doesn't look half bad. I never really tried it because, to be honest, I don't trust Windows too much with stuff like this. Usually the stuff is more or less half-baked. But this doesn't look too bad. I've not tried it before. And if they have a command, there must be some keyboard support for switching here, but I don't know it yet. What is this? What is the UNC server? I tried the arrow keys. Oh wait, control, super. Ah, okay, yep. Oh fuck, I'm doxing myself again. Wait, I have to be careful what I do now. Yeah, I might definitely look into it. But the good thing is I don't have to do as many context switches as before for my work. So it is better. Yeah, there's nothing dangerous here. Well, you could probably deduce the company I'm working for from this here. Oops, no, now I'm starting to get totally mad. Yep. Now the domain from the last login. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's I don't really keep a secret for the company that I'm working for, so that should not be a problem. So we were bought by 3DS, unfortunately, but it's okay. It could be much worse. So I think I'm ready to upload this to no, we're not getting dismantled. Our software is a bit too valuable for that. But yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Probably if you work for a larger company, you get a lot of that type of bureaucracy, a lot more hierarchies and stuff like that. There are some advantages, but the disadvantages are more, I would say. But I think everybody has a different experience in this regard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too often. I mean, before that, we were the ones buying other companies usually, and now we've gotten open. The stupid capitalism is just like fish in a fish tank eating each other. And I don't really care about this type of thing. I just want to have a good software. So the politics of this stuff is usually to work. So I'll switch over to my table because I'm going to do some stuff on the GitHub page, and I don't want to expose that because that is definitely a bit security relevant. But the table should be quite nice. I've started a new pattern. I, oh yeah, that's a sand table. You can see there's a ball bearing. It's currently on the on the upper left. It's about at the 11 o'clock position currently. It's moving toward 12 o'clock. And it's painting a new pattern into the sand. Are you currently over at Phoenix's? Is that the right way to say it? Because I'm uploading the software to GitHub currently. Oh, I didn't build it myself. I bought it. I bought it in the United States and had it shipped over to Germany. Wait. No, I'm not proficient enough to build that myself, and it is very heavy metal based. I think the software part, I could probably do a bit on it, but it's also the self-built ones I've seen don't really have as fine a resolution as this one has. But I think one of our Twitch streamers, he's called Fletch Nickel Difficulties. He thinks about building himself one. He found some instructions for this. So the resolution of this table is really quite high. So this is a very close zoom now. And you can see even the star in the center that it painted. And to be honest, I've gotten a bit lazy in my old age to do a lot of programming at home. So that I'm currently doing some programming is a really rare circumstance. Usually I don't do any programming at home anymore. But for this type of hobby, I'll make an exception because it helps the Lego community, I hope. Oh, you think it very much does. Sorry, I forgot the context. What did I say? I'm sorry. It very much does. Ah, okay. Thank you. Sorry, I was lost in my thought. I do hope. That's why I was asking. Are you over at Phoenix's currently? Because I think this is about ready to be test-wise installed on another system. Oh, you live in the same house. Cool. Because then you could probably also provide her some help when installing this. Oh, she must have a cool big house. I think she also lives with her family, with her father and her brother. Or maybe you are her brother, or maybe you are her father. No, you're probably not her father. Okay, I'm starting to get into a dangerous zone again. I thought her father was also living with her. At least I saw him on a stream one day. But it's very good to have somebody in the house that you are a friend of also. So I'm going to have to hide this window too, because I will probably enter my credentials now. Oh, I have never ever worked with Git before. That's why I'm experimenting. We are currently using Perforce in our company. But thanks for telling me. I tried pushing it before, and I was wondering if this local change is identical. Is it? So this is the first time I've ever used Git in my life, to be honest. Ah, okay. Yeah, so Perforce works quite a bit differently, I heard from Git. And before I was only used to SVN and CVS. And then I started for this company and I've been using Perforce ever since. Yeah, that might be true, but I think it's in there now. Ah, here it is. I just wanted to see how the Unicode is rendered. Yeah, so I was totally surprised when Linus Torvald, he switched from, I think this was commercial, a product, and then he simply wrote his own version control system. I'm really in awe of this guy. What was the commercial one that they used before? I don't recall. But I think I will have to learn quite a bit. But for the start, I just want to simply commit my changes here. So I'm not starting with complicated stuff. And this project is so simple. Yeah, and I think in between SVN, he used something else. It was this commercial product that is similar to Linux before Git. I forgot the name. Oh, it was called BitKeeper. I remember now. But then the guy who was running BitKeeper, he was getting to be an asshole. Yeah, it was BitKeeper. Ah, it works. Oh, this is nice. At least even I always try to put some Unicode characters in first. Yeah, I think maybe 1 or 2 years, but then they had some trouble with the license, I think, because yeah, the guy who was doing BitKeeper, he wanted too much money, or I don't know, I don't remember. Is there an easy way to commit and push it in one go? There must be. I'm still totally in the perforce mindset that I have to push it right away to the central repository. I think this is the first thing that I should get rid of. Oh, I was asking if there's a way to commit and push in one go, because my mindset is still very much based on the central repository in perforce. So I think probably the more gitty way is to simply commit it locally and then push your changes to the central repository when you are in one go. No, no, there's not, but I think it's probably more a Git way to first commit them all locally and then push them and cherry pick as you want. But oh, this is of course important. The first thing you always have to find out how to blame somebody. Oh no, I'm going to be the only one for quite a while, I guess. Yeah. So I'm totally infested with this perforce way of thinking. You do have local changes, but they are more or less only persist. Well, they are persistent locally too. But I think in the long run, I might be able to get used to this. So for the very basic stuff that I'm doing, the user interface seems to be working quite well in PyCharm. But I will have to get used to a command line later on. Ah, that's cool. That's nice. A few years ago, I was at a Perforce conference in Munich, and the developer from IntelliJ from PyCharm, he was there. Not PyCharm. One of the developers was there, and he was doing the version control integration in their IDEs. That's of course very nice that you can see the Git commands. That is very helpful for our learning. Yeah, but they are using ignore errors, of course. Let's hope that this is best practice. And look at this, that they try to add it twice. So they added it first with a -a, and then they used the same command again, and they added the -f. Oh, do you think? Oh, it was me. You say it might be. And now here they're using backslashes here. Oh, they use this to write the message, the commit message. Oh no, so I have to blame myself. I don't remember adding a -f to my GUI command. Maybe this one was, no wait, this one, did I say it add twice? I didn't say add twice. Oh, that doesn't matter. It's very interesting though. And it's good to know that Git can use backslashes and slashes. I hate these backslashes with a passion. You probably do too. Yeah, yep. Yes, I understood. You wouldn't underleave the troubles our software and we and everybody else in the world has to go through because, well, you probably do believe me. These stupid backslashes, they are such a pain. And the only reason why Bill Gates introduced these backslashes was because the slash was used as the way to separate the options. So still in the DOS commands you have this like dear slash question mark or something stupid. And that's the reason why they didn't use the slash under these DOS. This is so unbelievable. The pain it caused to the world just because they had this stupid way of specifying command options. It's so unbelievable. I could, oh, now I got myself started on it. I'm sorry. This is like a self igniting bomb. I'm sorry. But I was just surprised that they're using backslashes here to specify the commit message file, and then they're using the normal slashes for the other files. Yeah, but this Git console is really helpful. That's really cool that you showed me that. I probably would have taken a bit longer to find it. Oh, if I have Git Bash installed in Windows. Now the thing is, we have some developers. Yeah, we also have some people who use CLine in our company, and I like to push it. I would like to push it in 4. But most of our developers are still stuck with the Visual Studio. Yeah, so Git Bash, I have a bit of a prejudice against. Yeah, that's for historical reason, unfortunately. And so we bought a company from Spain. They are really good. The software is great, but they used Git Bash under Windows to automate their build processes because they were originally a Unix shop. And Git Bash was quite a pain for us to integrate into our build process because our build processes are mostly based on Python scripts currently. Well, you know, to get the error handling a bit better than shell scripts.